Hi there, friends. Hello and welcome. It's a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here in Kumasi, Ghana. And for Tip Tuesday, we are going to look at some mistakes that you need to avoid if you want to generate leads on social media. And so, hello and welcome. As an entrepreneur, if you are struggling to get leads on social media, you are not alone. We are going to look at some mistakes that you need to avoid so that you'll be able to generate the leads you need to grow your business. So, hello and welcome. Let me check if I'm live. It's appearing in the group. Just a second. And if you join me, say hi to me and yes, let's know where you are joining me live from. I think there are some few people that indicated their interest in this training, and I would want to tag them. I'll do so as the training goes on. So my slides are ready. I got some slides ready for this training. So depending on what type of learner you are, you should be able to benefit from this. Common social media strategy mistakes that prevent lead generation. So that's what you are going to look at today. And of course, I'm Abigail Jama Anderson. Now, the objectives of this training is to identify common mistakes, that many people make on social media and that hinder their lead generation. And you also get to understand the impact these mistakes can have. And most importantly, I'll share with you some strategies to avoid these mistakes and be able to improve your lead generation on social media. So, hello and welcome. Say hi to me and let me know where you are joining this training live from. Where you are joining this training live from. Yes, so let's get into business. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Abigail Chama Anderson, and I help coaches create a consistent stream of leads so that they can enroll more clients and make more money. So that is what I do, and I've been in the lead generation industry for some years now, and so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to lead generation. And I'm here to share with you 5 mistakes that you need to stop committing right now if you really want to, generate some leads on social media. So let's get going. The first mistake we are going to look at is lack of a clear strategy. And of course, who wouldn't agree that strategy is so important? And of course, if you are on social media to build your business, to generate leads, then you know that it's important, you coordinate your efforts. It's important to have some sort of strategy in place so that on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, you know exactly what you need to do, what you are doing, the results, kind of results you are expecting, and all those kind of things. Whether you should keep going or you need to make some changes, that is all up to you and it depends on the strategy. So you definitely need a strategy if you want to generate leads on social media. So the first mistake is not having a clear strategy. So please share with us in the comments. Do you have a social media strategy? A strategy to enable you generate leads from social media? Do you have one? I say yes or no or yet to. And the importance of a well documented, strategy is that it aligns your efforts. Once you have the strategy, you know what efforts you need to take, to get results. You just don't do any trial and error because everybody is doing this. You're also doing it. No, so you don't waste your efforts. And then it's also a clear strategy lets you set measurable goals. You know what goals you are expecting from social media. You know how many leads or how much you want to grow your audience, or the interaction, the engagement, the kind of things you want. And then having a strategy also provides a framework for you to evaluate your performance. Because if you don't know what you are looking out for, how do you say whether you are successful or not, whether you've achieved your goal or not? So you need a strategy in place, and then that will help you to be able to do that. And if you don't have a strategy in place, what are the consequences? If you don't have a strategy, then that means you are doing the like they say, post and pray. You publish your posts, and then you sit down and hope and pray people will see it, people will engage with it, people will take your call to action, people will book or buy your products and all those kind of things. And if you are using this approach, then it's costly mistake you are making, because that it leads to lack of direction. If you are doing post and pray, then it means you don't have direction, you don't know where you are going to. And for most people, then they don't even know what to post until, well, they open their phones or they take their laptops. Okay, today is Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, let me say, oh, it's a bright day. Oh, have this, and then that is it. You don't know where you are going. That is what it seems. And so that is why you need to have a clear strategy in place. And if you don't have one, then you won't be able to measure success, to say whether or not you've been successful with generating leads on social media. You won't be able to measure that because there is nothing in place. There's no strategy. You are not looking out for anything particular. And so it's going to be, difficult for you to measure success if you are having any at all by generating leads from social media. So that is a consequence of, having no strategy to generate leads. And then also wasted effort. That is another one, another consequence of it. You put in effort, "Oh, okay, I think I should go live, or let me do a reel, or let me post this, let me do that." And you don't see any results because it's not coordinated. You don't have any strategy. There are no goals to what you are doing. So all those bits and pieces you do wouldn't get you any results. You end up wasting your time and you think, oh, I've been online for 2 hours, for 3 hours, and there's nothing to show for. Nobody is reading, or nobody is interacting with my post. Nobody is commenting, nobody is booking with me. No one is buying my product, and they are not doing blah, 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 and all that. You see that you've wasted your efforts because you didn't have any strategy. And then also inconsistent engagement. If you're posting twice a week or once a week or something, how often do you go back to even engage with those people? So you see that it won't be consistent probably until you are going to post. You don't even go there again or see who said what to interact with them. And so, and then mismatch platforms too. If you have no strategy and you put something, let's say maybe on TikTok, you think, oh, okay, I can just repost the same thing on Instagram, or I can just repost it on Facebook, or just do this. And, it's not everything that match the platforms, the social media platforms. So one may do very well here and it wouldn't do well there. If you want to post on the other platform, you need to adjust certain things, adjust the content, or add an image, or add something. But then if you don't have a strategy, you see that you are trying to post across and it may not be working. So it's really expensive not to have a social media lead generation strategy, because it can cost you leads that it can grow your business. Now, let me share some tips with you if you don't have a clear strategy to generate leads on social media. And it doesn't have to be overwhelming. I have 5 tips that can help you to develop, and you need to define your objectives. Yes, you need to define your objectives. And so start with a clear, measurable, and of course, many of us know those kind of goals and all that. Clear, measurable. So, are you posting to for brand awareness to generate leads, or you are looking to drive sales, or what's your objective? And then understand your audience. Dive deep into who your audience is. And of course, with social media, it's also good because you get the analytics, and then if your followers, how many male, how many female, maybe countries, you can get some demographics and all that. So you can gather insights, even on their online behavior and all that. So understand who your audience is, who you are dealing with, who you are seeking, to help or to get them at your lead so that you can convert them. And of course, you also need to choose the right platform. I've already mentioned, not all platforms are built the same. So what may perform well on Facebook may not perform well on, IG. So that is all up to you. Choose the right one that can help you to generate leads. And then plan your content. Yes. Plan it. Don't let it be haphazard because you don't have a strategy. As in when you go online, you scroll, you watch others, you comment on, others posts, you watch some few reels, some few videos, you have fun, and hey, before I leave, let me also put something to my feed. And then you just don't let it happen that way. Get a calendar or plan your content. What content you are going to put out there, daily, weekly, monthly. Plan it in advance so that when it's due, it's not now you are thinking, what should I do? What should I put there? And those kind of things. No, you can already even prepare those content ahead. So you only need to post or schedule or something. And then measure and adjust. So you can use your analytics, and you can get that on social media. You see which post is doing well, how many people it reach, followers, non-followers, how many people are engaging. You get those insights and all that. So look at those things and then see which ones are performing well, which ones are not, how you can adjust. And then that can help you. So we've looked at mistake number one that you need to avoid, which is a lack of clear strategy. And if you avoid this kind of post and pray, hoping your posts will get engagement, the people will take action and all that. If you avoid that, then it means you are going to invest in having a clear strategy so that you know exactly what to do when you go on social media. And that means that it's going to help you. You won't waste time, and you are going to benefit and generate leads. So, do you have a strategy in place, social media strategy in place that you can you follow so that you'll be able to generate leads? Let me know. Share that with us in the comment section. Now let's go to the next mistake that many people make, which is ignoring the target audience. Yes, ignoring the target audience is one mistake that a lot of people make on social media. Come on, let me just tag. There are some few people who want Tony. Let me just tag him here. Yes, so ignoring your target audience. It's important to know who you are speaking to, because that is fundamental to crafting your message on social media. If you craft it to meet your audience language, then you will see that yes, you'll be speaking directly to them. You speak a language they understand. So we are going to look at um, ignoring your target audience, why it's a mistake, or why it's important for you not to ignore them, why you should know them. And the importance of knowing your target audience is that, is important because then it makes your marketing becomes relevant. The type of content you create, if your audience do not read long form of content, and you go blogging and writing articles and doing all those things, you're going to miss them. If they are interested in short form of videos, and they want to have fun, and you are not doing that, you are going to miss them. So knowing who they are helps you to create the right content for them. And of course, it also helps you to get the right messaging. You choose your platform. We've already talked about that. You choose the right platform for them where they are. You meet them where they are. If they're on TikTok, that's where you go to. If they're on Instagram, that's where. If they're on Facebook, you stick there so that you're able to find them using the right message, your toning, your timing, and all that. And also, once you know who they are, then you can target your communication with them. You choose the languages, the words they use, and you address their pain points, and you are able to offer solutions they are looking for because you know what they need. So that is the importance of knowing your target audience. So do you know exactly who you're marketing to? Do you know who your target audience is? Or you're skeptical or not sure? Well, let's go on. I have some tips for you. So if you don't know your target audience, what's going to happen is that you are going to make mistakes in that you're going to create content they are not interested in. And some of these are overly promotional content. This content wouldn't, may not be targeted to their needs or their pain points. So you are just promoting your product or your offers, just promoting, and you are going to miss them. You may also talk about irrelevant topics or maybe just generic content. It's what you may be putting out there. It's a beautiful day, have a nice day, enjoy your weekend, and some motivational quotes here and there, and you think you are, it's just generic. It doesn't apply to them. That is not their pain point. Having a good day or having enjoying your weekend, or some generic motivational or inspirational post or something wouldn't be what to solve their problems. So if you know who they are and their pain points and all that, then you wouldn't post irrelevant topics, because if it's not relevant to them, they'll just scroll past. Very soon they're going to forget about you. And another mistake, if your content do not it doesn't talk about their interest or their need, you don't tailor it to their interest or their need, then you see that you may even not be taking feedback. You may be ignoring feedback to them from them. You go to certain pages, some feeds, people's profile, and there are some comments that have been there for days, weeks, sometimes even years. And I see that a lot when it comes to profile picture. Somebody will change their profile picture and hey, everybody's nice, beautiful, this, they are commenting, and maybe they respond to one or two, and that is it. But when I become friends with you, first I go to your profile, I check your profile picture, I look at some posts. So you go to the profile picture and you see 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, there are comments there that has been ignored. So if you are not paying attention to them, their interests and all that, they may comment, they may ask questions, they may, raise concerns or certain things, and you will miss them. You wouldn't even realize that this is what they are asking. This is what they are asking. And if you don't tailor it to their needs, then what you are going to produce is going to be like a one size fits all approach. That's what you are going to do to social media. As I said, nice weekend, have a great day, it's a wonderful week, all those kind of things. Then it fits everybody. So it's just generic and you put it out there, and it wouldn't move them because it doesn't address their pain points. So that is the importance of not ignoring your target audience. So now what tips do I have for you that use analytics and social listening to understand your audience better. And what you need to do is for the analytics, as I've mentioned, the social platforms, they all provide those analytics. You know who your audience is, the gender, location, and their behavioral patterns and certain things they engage with, and all that post and things. So use these analytics to understand them. And then social listening. Social listening too. So as you are on social media, put your ears to the ground, listen to what your audience are saying. Whether in posts, be it your posts, other posts, whether in groups, discussions, whatever. What are your audience talking about? What is most important to them? What are your competitors doing? You know, that your audience are liking, or they are following, or they are engaging with, and all that. So when you do the social listening, it's also going to help you to understand your audience better, and you'll be able to generate leads from them for your business. And of course, you can also use audience survey. Sometimes a direct approach is also needed. So you can do some surveys, or you can do posts, or even polls if you are in groups, um, maybe which is most important to you right now, A, B, C, D, and then they vote, and you get to know what is their main pain point, what they are looking at. You don't need to assume for them that they are going to like this, or they need this, or they want this. Ask their views. You can ask them, and then on your post, what's the number one pain point for you right now as you try to lose weight, or as you try to get clients, or as you try to create marketing materials for your business or whatever. One liner posts, polls, questions, surveys, all those things can help you to understand your audience better, and then you can get to create content that meets them. And of course, you can also, analyze your engagement. So pay attention to which of your posts is getting more engagement, it's getting more likes, hearts, more shares, more content, comments, and all that. So that can guide you in your content strategy to know the kind of post that your audience, that resonates with your audience the more. So you can see that genuinely understanding who your target audience is actually is important to help you to generate leads, so that you don't waste your effort, and you don't miss your mark, and you are able to get them. The goal of generating leads is to convert them. So whether you're selling products or offers like coaching programs, so that you're able to generate them at least, and then you get to convert them into customers or clients. Let me stop share here and check in the group if there are any comments I am missing. Check in the group here. No, I don't see any comments that I'm missing yet. So I think we are good to go. Let me just tag Christina Evans. There are a few people I need to tag, so just let me tag them as we go on. All right, so we've looked at two mistakes, and let's go on to the next one. We'll still share the screen with you. Then we'll go on to the next mistakes that we need to avoid. So the third mistake is inconsistent posting and engagement. Inconsistent posting and engagement. It's crucial, but oftentimes many people overlook it. Consistency is the key to building, and maintaining a strong online presence. So if you want to generate leads from social media, be consistent with your posting and engagement. Let's go back to your profile. Scroll and see how often How consistent are you in posting online, creating content online? You do it daily, every other day, 3 to 4 times a week, twice or once, or there could even be days or weeks that you don't post anything, and then suddenly the next 2, 3, 4 days, you post and then you ghost again. It's a mistake that can still lead from you when you come to social media. So the importance of consistent posting and engagement is that it helps to build trust. You post and then we are always on the top of your audience mind. They know, oh, every day maybe they can expect something from you, every 2 days, every 3 days, or they can go to their profile or you pop up in their feeds and all that. And it's also boosts visibility and reach. As you keep posting every day, you become regular, and then you see that your post is shown to much many more people. And of course, it keeps the conversation flowing, because as you post, people get to talk, you ask questions, you raise concerns, you share your opinions, you ask them their own, and all those kind of things. You see that that one would also keep conversation flowing. You can talk to people, and you know that, oh, if I need to create a guitar product, this is a go-to expert. Or if I want leads for my business and I want to generate leads so that I can get more clients, get more money. Hey, Abigail is a go-to person, because the consistent content you create keeps those conversations going, boosts your visibility. So it's very important. And what if you don't? Or let me ask you, are you posting consistently on social media? How often do you post? Share with us. How often do you post on social media? All right, let's see. If you don't, if you're inconsistent with your posting and engagement, then hey, you are ghosting your audience. You are ghosting them, and of course, then you won't be able to generate many leads and convert them for your business. And the cost of this inconsistent posting and engagement is loss of audience interest. They are going to lose interest in you. Why should they follow you? Why should they? Because you don't post frequently. If they read from you today, they don't know when next they can read from you. And very soon they are going to forget about you or your brand altogether. And you see that then it becomes harder for you to generate leads from them. So this is an expensive mistake you shouldn't be making. And reduce reach and engagement. So these social media platforms, they prioritize active users. And so if it's every day, you are posting, post every day. If it's every other day, and then in between, you even come, engage with your audience, comment on other people's posts, do something. Once you are consistent, you see that it will increase your reach. But if you are not, once a week, once 3 days, whenever you feel them, boom, you put a post up there, they will show it to just few people, and if they don't engage, then that is it. It's pushed downwards. And then also about your brand. What kind of brand are you building for yourself? So if you want people to have a good perception of your brand, or you're a serious entrepreneur, you're a serious coach, you're a serious course creator, or you're a serious whatever, then consistent posting and engagement is very important for your brand. So let's look at some best practices for you to maintain a consistent, presence, online presence. One is to have a content calendar. If you have a content calendar, it helps you're able to plan your content in advance, and it helps you to maintain, a consistent posting schedule. And also content batching, you can create, if you have a calendar, for instance, you can create your content in batches. So if it's weekly or whatever, and you sit down at a good 30 minutes, 1 hour, you create content, you post for this week, and it makes it easier. You don't wake up and start thinking, what should I post today? What day is today or something? That doesn't happen. And also you can use automation tools. So social media, most of them have this, automation tools. You can schedule your posts on Facebook. You can even use the business, Meta Business Suite. You can schedule it. There are other third party, apps like Who Suits, Buffer Sprouts, Social Be Others, that you can use to schedule your posts in advance so that you don't need to physically go to your laptop or take your phone before you can post. Once you schedule them, date, time, and then the post goes active. And then engagement schedule too. So allocate time each day. So depend on the individual. For some people, first thing in the morning, or maybe when they are riding to work or school, or they are in the loo or something, they take their phone. Okay, this engagement time. Let me say the next 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Go through your audience, engage with their content and all those kind of things. That's increases your engagement, and it will help you to be able to generate more leads for your business. Now, tips for engaging with your audience effectively. Prompt replies. If you post and people respond to your post, they comment, quickly reply. Don't wait 2 days, 4 days, 5 days before you reply to comments. Promptly reply to those comments, and then actively listen. If people are sharing their feedback with you, or conversations, comments, and things, seriously listen to what they are saying, what concerns them, and all that. And you see that you'll be able to pick some points from it. It can help you to adjust your content the next time around, or your strategy and all that. And then also, personalized touch. People comment, hey, respond to them, use a reply button so that you tag them personally, you're talking to them, use their names, whether in DMs or other things. So give that personal touch, and it will help to build stronger connections with your audience. And of course, encourage participation too. When you put up a post there, just don't drop it and run. What do you expect? Comment this, share this, let me know your view. What do you think? Would you do that? Those kind of things encourages participation, and people will want to respond to that. So that's how you can avoid the mistake of inconsistent posting and engagement. Now let's go to mistake number 4, over promotion. Promotion without value. Buy, sell. Because people want to generate leads, sometimes it's easy to fall into that trap of over promotion. But then there's always the 80-20 rule, which says 80% of your content should be informative, entertaining, and then 20% promotional. So what forms the most of your content? Is most of your content promotional, educational, informative, or how do you strike that balance? Because if 80% is informative, educational, entertaining, and all that, when the promotion aspect come in, people wouldn't feel you are salesy. You've educated them, you've given them value, you've entertained them, and all that. So hey, if I have this that can help you, and you add it, it's no big deal at all. So avoid the mistake of over promotion and provide value to your audience. So some examples are constant sales pitches. So you can just scroll, go back to your Facebook profile or your feed, and then scroll and see what kind of content do you see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What content? Are they all buy me, buy this now, book now, this percent of deadline, this, and are they just sales pitches? Then you have to be very careful. You won't be generating leads. People will just scroll scroll past your feed. So you want to avoid that. And then also, if your content lacks educational or entertainment content, then you are being over promotional. So educate them, teach them something, mistakes to avoid, tips for this, steps for that, some mindset shift, all these kind of things helps them. And you see that it will help you to generate more leads. People start talking to you, you get to know their issues, their problems, and let them know how you can help them. And also ignoring community engagement. Yeah, just focus on promotion. You see that questions, comments, and concerns would all be pushed aside. You will not pay attention to them because you are just concerned with how you can promote, how you can sell more product, how you can sell more coaching offers, how you can get more people into your group coaching or to buy your course and all those things. So these are examples of over promotion, without providing adequate values. So let me give you some ideas on how to um, overcome these mistakes, or how to stop that, so that you create content that engage and attract leads. So one is provide educational content. So tips, how to, tutorials, that is good. Then entertaining content, share something that is relatable to them, lifestyle, interest, and memes and pictures, and let them be entertained. And then inspirational stories too. You have inspirational story, your own personal story, customer story, reviews, positive reviews and all that. Inspire your audience. Let them know it is possible. Others are doing it. And then you could also run interactive contests and quizzes. So, hey, we are doing this or we are doing that, and then you get people talking. So those are ways you can provide value to them and avoid over promotion. Now let's look at the fifth one, the last mistake I'm sharing with you: neglecting call to actions. These are very important and we all know it, but then many people make that mistake of neglecting call to action. So a CTA, or a call to action, is a prompt on your website, on your social media posts, that you encourage people to take action. Oh, sign up for this, learn more, buy now, DM me for this, comment, leads for my freebie on this and this. Those are lead magnets, and they are very important because they serve as a bridge between your content and then the conversion goals. I've put out my content there. I want them to get this freebie, enter their name and email address. So I want them to buy this product. So the CTA is the bridge that I put there to get them to, take the action that I want them to take. So do you neglect CTAs? Does your post come with, call to actions? Do you tell people what they need to do? So these are some CTAs mishaps that you need to avoid. The missing message. The message is that people read your posts and at the end of the day, they don't know what to do. So what does she want me to do? What action should I take? Okay, then they just scroll past. So they don't know exactly what you want them to do. Another mistake too is generic statements. Oh, learn more, or check out this, or they are just generic. Sign up, or be specific. You can really be specific, and then they know exactly what they are getting. Click here to download. They know if I click the link, I'm going to download something, or click here to watch, or grab the checklist. It's specific. They know what action they should take and what they are going to get out of those actions. So avoid generic statements. And then lack of agency. If you don't tell them, if it's not limited time offer, or if it's not this, or if it's not that, and then why should they take action? Well, I'll come back to it. They scroll past and that is it. You are forgotten. So add agency to it. Why should they do that now? Why should they book their call now? Why should they buy this product now and not next month or next year? You need to add agency. And then overloading. If there are so many CTAs in maybe one post, you tell them and you want to know their comments and you want them to book this and you want them to download this, and people will get confused and they will end up taking no action at all. So best practices for creating clear and compelling CTAs is: one, be specific and action oriented. Download my free checklist, or download 30 lead magnet ideas for coaches. Download this or watch this or what that is specific. They know what they have to do. And then create a sense of urgency. So sign up today to receive this bonus, or sign up by this date to get access to this, or sign up by this to get it at this meter price, or this special offer. Create some sense of urgency. Let them know why they should take the action now. Otherwise, they will read and they wouldn't take action, and you complain of not getting leads from social media. And then make it stand out. So if it's on your page or on your website or anything, those action they need to take, you can highlight it, you can bolden it. If it's on website, make that bottom a different color from the background color, so that people can see. They go to the page, they see this action that click here to download or watch the training, or and it's easy for them to just go and take the action you want them to take to. And then place the CTA strategically. If it's a post And after second, third paragraph, that's where you need to put the CTA. Okay, so check the comment in this, or click here, or comment this, so that I'll send you this, put it there and continue. So if you put it as strategic places, you won't miss your leads. If the whole post and it's just at the end and people read halfway and they leave, you've lost your leads. They are gone. So place those CTAs strategically. And then, of course, test and optimize. Which ones are working? Is it a book your call now? Is it a get a free strategy section now? Or is it a download your checklist? Or is it a watch this training? See the ones that are performing better, and then you can use them more often. So those are 5 mistakes that is stealing your leads on social media. And now I have shared tips with you on how you can correct those mistakes. And there's the last one, effective CTAs on different platforms. So for Facebook, if it's your page, the button, sign up button, make it colored, and then they get to see. If it's your Instagram, you want to swipe up, link in stories. If it's your Twitter and a limited offer, click the link here to all those things. Those are CTAs that you can use for the various platforms to enable your audience take action, become your leads, and ultimately, customers and clients. So I have some tools and resources for you that will help you in this lead generation journey. And I have my lead strategy power hour. It is a 60-minute power hour, just me and you, and we craft your winning lead generation strategy. It's $147, but for this week only, up to Sunday 11:59 GMT, you can get it for $99. So save 33%, get it this week for $99. I'll leave the link below, and then we can craft your winning lead generation strategy for your business. And then also I have the free social media strategy playbook. This is an 8-step guide, so that you can craft your social media strategy. What do you need to do on all that? And then I also have the 2024 social media content calendar toolkit. This is only $37, and you get 366 content ideas for 2024. Every day I have a content suggestion for you, so you don't post and pray, you don't post inconsistent engagement, and you avoid all those problems. And then viral hooks and caption hooks, so when you post, it's able to capture your audience. And then high converting CTAs, we just talked about CTAs, so it's not only sign up now or comment below or do this. There are 93 of them, high converting, that you can use. Vary them. Don't be the same sign up or comment. It becomes boring. You get 100 inspirational quotes. You get all special days in 2024. You get your own membership area with all these products there, and then you get a Notion system with all this there. You can edit to do whatever you want. And that's for $37 to get a social media content calendar toolkit. And then if you need a planner, then that's a social media planner. It's going for $9, 60 pages. You plan everything on your platforms, weeks, months, daily action, when to post, and all those kind of things. So all these are available on my website, abijama.com, abizama.com/everything. You go to my everything page, you find the free and paid resources there. I'll drop the link below. And let me check if there are questions that I haven't answered. Great, there are no questions here. So hey, if you happen to catch the replay and you get questions coming up, feel free and drop them. And of course, I would come back and respond to those comments. And I'll be sure to send the links. If you need anything, you need us to craft your social media lead strategy, you need to get more clients, more leads, create a consistent stream of leads so you can convert them into clients, get more customers. Hey, I'm always available. You can send me a DM, and then we can look at how we work together so that you don't struggle, but then you get to build your business on a consistent stream of leads. No leads, no business. Leads are the lifeblood of a business. So stop committing these 5 social media mistakes and start generating leads for your business. Thank you. Bye-bye.